Hey, chosen ones. My name is Emilia Lydia NB, aka Emily D. You're welcome. May God bless you for being here right now in this season on this special day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you've not yet done so. Be on behind the scene information today. They are waiting for you. All right, they are waiting on you to come and talk to them. They want to hear from you. They are expecting a word from you. It's not like they expect something else, they expect a word. Some people expect a word from you. They expect you to give them either a speech or a word of encouragement, or they just want you to, like, I'm seeing this person standing here, and everyone is just looking at you and expecting you to speak, say something. Is it your relative that they want you to say something about a situation, or your friends, or your employees, or your colleagues? Or but some people really, they are so in need of your communication. Some of you have not reached out to some people for a very long time now, or in a short while, and they've been like, okay, if only you could just call, they'll be very, very happy. Somebody is about to be so glad if you reach out to them. Is it someone that you fell out with and they've been like praying that you should talk to them? But I'm seeing someone, you have to communicate with somebody. Yes, you have to communicate with some people that needs you at this point in time. All what they need right now to be at peace is what you have to tell them, or it's what you have to update them on. They want you to talk. Just saying something is going to ease the stress that they've built in them for a very long time. Someone can't reach out to you because they're afraid and they hope that you reach out to them. Somebody can talk, or someone can take actions right now because they're afraid and they are hoping that you reach out to them on what to do. Yes, you are that important. You are that important. It could be in your family, I don't know, wherever that, but there's a particular communication that is expected of you to be given to somebody, or to some people. Just by you saying hi to somebody will just completely, remove them from stress, or completely remove them from that, from fear, from a situation. Listen, love, you are so electric, you are so powerful, you are a great being, and God has blessed you with the gift of communication. Not physical communication, I'm talking about spiritual communication. And in the spirit, naturally you communicate in the spirit, and it is what you communicate in the spirit that you bring forth. You've been communicating with some people in the spirit, and at one point it stopped. God is saying that communication between you and some people stopped in the spirit, and ever since that you stopped talking to them, things have not been the same again. Things have not been the same again. The spark is gone, the excitement is gone, trust is gone, um success is gone, forward movement is gone, beloved, just because you have been so quiet, just because you have been so quiet. But another moment is coming that God's going to grant you the communication grace, the grace for communication to reach out to those who have been really praying and expecting and waiting for you to communicate with them. You just don't have an idea that you've got people waiting for you to reach out to them. You have no idea. You have no idea what they go through because they're not in communication with you. You are that important. You are so powerful. You are a great being. Wherever you go to, and manner in which you communicate. Listen, beloved, you're not an idle chatter. When you open your mouth to speak, people reason. You are a voice of reasoning. They see you as a voice of reasoning. And that is why when you don't communicate with them, it hurts so bad. And you have no idea about it. You have no idea about it. You might be hurting someone so much because you're not communicating with them without you even knowing. Yes. And God was just speaking right now, seeing that on the background. They are sad. So sad because you've gone silent. So sad because you are in your season of, like, you are in your sober season, you're in a season of reflection, you're in your season of healing, you're in your season of, like, you're not out there, you're not just completely out there right now. Like, you're not moved to speak, you are not being, the grace to speak is not really in harmony with your being. Not that you cannot speak, but God is limiting you. God has been limiting you from really, like, communicating effectively. That's why even within yourself, some of you have been unable to really communicate in harmony within your being, because it is the communication that you have within your being that you give across. So if you can't give out what you do not have, so you have to be in harmony with communication within your being before you can actually reach out. So you've been working that aspect of yourself to make sure that you're back in that space of communicating properly to be able to reach out to those out there. Sometimes, no matter how people might need us, if we are not good with ourselves, we can't do anything about that. If God is not releasing you or permitting you to connect to them, there's nothing that you can do about it. You will just have to wait on the Lord's time for Him to release you so you can go. You can go forth and communicate with people. But people don't really understand this. They just want you to just keep communicating and just like be like being off switch when it comes to, like, not like be like just keep communicating without being off about it or being off switch. But the truth is that you're not uh you're not a robot. You are not a robot. God allows you to communicate, and you're not a robot, and you don't function by your human capacity. You're a spiritual being, and whatever that you do in the physical is backed by the Spirit of God. Hallelujah. So if God has resisted your communication in the spirit, or limited your communication in the spirit, you can only do bare minimum. Hallelujah. You can only, like, just do the best that you can at this point in time to reach out to those who reach out to. And the Lord is saying that at this point in time, even though they are craving, they are desiring, they are calling on your attention in the spirit, they are all watching you in the spirit, they are all complaining, murmuring, and saying that you've ghosted them. Like right now, they are just complaining that you don't care about them, that you're silent, you don't communicate with them. And to some of them, they are even insulting you and say that you are too proud, you feel too big. That is why you've not been able to communicate with them. That is not true. That is not true. God is busy working with you. God is busy harmonizing you. God is busy making sure you are good before you can reach out to other people. But no one really cares. if God needs to work within you or not. And people just need you to be there constantly. Whenever they need you, instantly, whenever they need you. It doesn't go like that. And when you don't meet their needs, their communication need at a particular point in time, they begin to having crazy thought about you. They begin to hate you and saying all kinds of things. Please, they need you, but God's about to release you to communicate with them. God's about to release you to know those who actually need you to communicate with them. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you. I had been Emilia Lydian, aka Lady. You are standing in the, you are so important in the spirit right now. Glory be to God. Yes, you are so important. You're relevant, and they need you in the spirit. God bless you, and see you in the next video.